Hello and welcome to your video tour of the 2020 Subaru Forester, our Pacific Toyota Cairns. Before we get into the tour of the car, we'll just have a quick look around the yard. So we got our showroom just there where we photograph our cars. This is one of our two used car yards here in Cairns. This one's located at 235 Mulgrave Road, then the other's located at 77 Mulgrave Road. We are pretty stocked at the moment. We do sell about 200 cars a month, and about half of those cars do go down south. So definitely able to accommodate for interstate buyers. Just across the road there we have our new cars, Toyota and Lexus. Then just behind that we have our services, parts and accessories. So just coming back around to the car now, we'll get into the tour of the car, just starting at the front here. So we'll start with the front windscreen. We are pretty honest in these videos, like to point out anything we can see so you know exactly what you're getting. But you can see overall this windscreen's in really great condition. Just a couple of marks I do want to point out to you. Some very minor stone chips just there. Very small, not at all deep, and they have been glued. But again, just want to point them out to you so you know exactly what you're getting. Camera focus on that one for you as well. Some very small ones there, but again, just want to point out anything I can see. Now going over the hood, as you can see, in great condition throughout the car. I'll just point out the scratch mark that I did mention to you over the phone. It's barely visible. You can just see that one there, coming down this way. Again, just want to point out anything I can see for you. And now coming around to that driver's side, everything's looking nice and straight there, no dents or dings. Paint along this front side's looking really good as well, no damages on there. And your rim as well, no scratches on that one. And plenty of tyre tread too. And then just have a look at that side mirror, all in good nick there as you can see. Now coming around the front, there are some minor stone chips on the bumper, which I will point out to you in this video. Got one just there. Just a little bit of dirt there. We'll give this one a detail before it goes out to you. There's another minor stone chip just there as well. Just coming around the rest of the front here. A few more on that passenger side. So you can see a couple of stone chips just coming up from the road there. And now having a look at the paint on this front passenger side, looking really good there. And now having a look at that front rim, no scratches or anything on that rim. And again, plenty of tyre tread for you as well. And now just going over the paint on this side too. No dents or dings or anything like that, which is great to see. And then just having a look at the roof too, making sure there's no hidden damages up there. A couple minor marks I do want to point out on this side. Got a couple little marks in the paint. So there was the other one just there. Again, barely visible. I just wanted to point out everything for you. And now coming around to the back. Back room's in great condition, no scratches along there. And again, heaps of tread on the tyre as well. And then, as I mentioned over the phone, often you see in the pre-owned vehicles, pretty hard to avoid, just some scratches in the door handle, just from people's fingernail opening up the doors. Front side there's not looking too bad. Looks like they've given that one a bit of a polish to get those marks out. And then you've got your keyless entry as well, so you can just press that one to lock it. And then you've got got a sensor on the inside to unlock it. Now having a look at the inside of that passenger door. As you can see, no scratches or marks on the inside there. And same with that dash and glove box, no scratches or anything through there. Front seat's looking really good as well. No scratches or marks. Apologies, the whole seat is fabric as well, so you don't have that leather trim along the sides. And now having a look at the floor there, carpet on the floor is all in great condition. And now we'll have a look at that roof lining too. Make sure there's no sagging or anything like that. Now inside that back door, again, no scratches or marks on there. Just a little bit of cleaning product there, but again, we'll give this one another detail. Very minor scratch just there, apologies. Nothing major, but again, wanting to point out everything for you. Back of those front seats are looking really good. And the carpet in the back's looking really good as well. And now having a look at these back seats. Again, no scratches or marks on there, which is great to see. Just pull down that center armrest, make sure there's no hidden damages in there. Now coming around to the back windscreen's looking great there, no scratches, chips or scratches there. And paint on the back's looking really good as well. You got that reverse camera there as well. Now open up the boot and have a look in the back. As you can see, sorry about the water, just giving this one a quick clean for you. But as you very often see in pre-owned cars, there are no scuff marks on this one, so this one's looking in really great nick. Most pre-owned vehicles you do see scuff marks from people opening and loading up the boot. Now carpet in the back's looking really good as well. Do want to point out there are some minor scuff marks in the boot. No damages, but again, just wanting to point out everything I can see for you. And then you've got your spare under there as well. Got all your tools. Got the full size wheel as well, which is great to see, always handy. And then you've got a 12-volt outlet on the left there, so you can charge something, charge up your phone or whatever you may need in the back. And then you've also got these switches for the middle row. So obviously this one can be taken straight out, and then you just flick these switches and you can fold down that middle row, which gives you heaps of room in the back there without having to climb around the side to put down that middle row. Now as we come back around to the driver's side, we'll have a look at that last wheel for you. Again, rim's in great condition there, no scratches or anything on the rim, and you've got plenty of tire tread as well. And then again, just having a look inside the door handles, some very minor scratches from people opening up the door, nothing major though. And now while we're on this side, we'll have a look at the inside of this back door too, make sure there's no scratches or marks on there. And again, same in the front seat here, no scratches or marks on the inside there. Paint on this side's all in really good condition as well. Car's been well looked after. Now we'll hop in and start it up for you. Before we start it up, do want to point out there is one key with this Forester. Occasionally we do get sent a second key at a later date, sent separately from the car, but unless that second key arrives, I can only advertise this car with one key. You got your push button start just on the right there. Just have a look at the dash cluster as we start that up. Make sure there's no warning lights popping up. So no warning lights popping up there, which is great to see. Everything's working well. And you can see the exact kilometers to date as well. 59,394 kilometers. Now going over everything starting at the right, you've got your window controls as well as your central locking and your side mirror controls. Those side mirrors can be brought in and out if you wish to get in and out of those tight spaces. And now coming over to the right, you've got your blind spot sensor there as well as your automatic stop and start and your SRH as well. You've also got that dash cluster light adjustment. And then coming over the steering wheel now, you've got your lane assist, adaptive cruise control on the right there, and then on the left you got your audio controls as well as your voiceless command, and then your dash cluster menu selection there as well. And you've also got your paddle shift gears on the back. Obviously it is an auto car but can be driven as manual with those paddle gears there. Coming over the center, you've got that AC display at the top, and then just below that you've got your touchscreen display, which is all working well. Got your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Speakers all working well too, which is great to see. Coming down now, you've got your AC controls. You've got your dual climate control, so you can have a separate temperature set for your driver and passenger. Most importantly, got nice cold air coming out of there, which is definitely handy for up here in Queensland. And now just coming down below that, you've got an aux outlet, a USB outlet and a 12 volt outlet there on the right. Then obviously just your auto transmission. Nice and tidy through here, no scratches or anything. You've got your electronic handbrake as well as your AVH. Which is just the same as the hold in the other cars. Subaru just called a little bit differently. Then just over here you've got your traction control as well as your driving mode, whether you want that in normal mode, off-road mode. And then just having a look through here, all nice and tidy through the center console. You've got another 12 volt charger, 12 volt outlet in there, so you can charge up. You can also another point to charge your phones from. And then just up here you've got your collision alert. So obviously you've got that radar on the front for your collision alert, as well as reading speed signs and adaptive cruise. And then just got your lane assist there too. And then we'll just chuck this car in reverse, so you can see that reverse camera working there. And while we're in the car, we'll just have a look at this service history for you. So first service done upon delivery, and then your next service was done at 25,000 kilometers. Service after that was 39,050. Following that you had a service at 52,416 kilometers. That next service isn't due until 69,000 kilometers. So 67,000 kilometers. So you've got about 8,000 kilometers before that next service is due. Now while we've got the car running, we'll hop out and pop the hood as well for you. So while we're here, again, you've got those big bolts in the back too, just to help keep the car in shape in case you are ever in an accident. Hopefully that never does happen. see all nice and tidy under there. No dirt build up or strange noise or rattles, which is great to see. Everything's working well. Got a great service history with this car, and obviously we've had a look over it with Toyota as well. Please let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything you want to see in more detail, and I'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.